Hello, Internet. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the playthrough of Destiny. We're still in the main story. We're still at the moon. And I would like to apologize for a couple things. One, I would like to apologize for not having uploaded in the last week or two. I've been extremely sick, have not really had a voice, and I literally just got over it and I've started recording, so I apologize for that. We're going to try to get a couple out, and we're going to try to get as many recorded and out to you guys as fast as possible. At least one a day, hopefully, for the next every weekday. And we're going to do into this weekend just because of how little I've done it lately. And I'd also like to apologize for the fact that I have done some off-screen leveling because of the fact that I actually fucked up this recording on my first try. I updated to Windows 10 and forgot to actually reset my microphone to the proper one. So I did 2 missions off screen. This one does not give you any story rewards. This one does. When we get to that point, I'll just overlay the image really quick over top of the audio, and so that way you guys can see what it is, or maybe I'll just go into the inventory or something so you guys can see what that is. And then in the next episode, we will actually be going to turn in the item at the tower and continuing on with one more story. So we're just going to do this on normal since there's no real reason to do it on hard. But hopefully, since I have to redo it, I will not die as much since I'm not 2 levels under level anymore. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of a bonus of having to do it all over again.
There's got to be a way to find out what the Hive are planning. That ghost we recovered found a library in their fortress called the World's Grave. It's said to hold everything they know of Earth. If you can get us down there, I'll steal all I can.
This is definitely a longer mission, however, so I apologize in advance for the length of this episode. It's going to be probably around somewhere between 20 to 30 minutes in length, which I know...
The World's Grave is deep in their fortress, but according to the ghost we found, there's an ancient knight who protects it. I can lead us to him, but you'll have to face him to find the grave.
I know that I said I was going to change to around 30 minutes anyway. However, I didn't want to... Whoops, going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, I am. I wanted to switch that length, but I know it's very hard for some people to watch videos for that long. They want like 12-minute videos, but when it comes to a game like Destiny, it's kind of hard to cut it down to that length without cutting out a lot of content. So I'm only going to cut out things if, say...
really tore into the moon, filled it with all sorts of chambers and catacombs.
I'm only going to cut out if I die, and I'll cut out what I already did. But just so you know, I'm not going to collect it. There is a golden chest right back here. You go the whole way back here, and it should just spawn right there, I think. But I'm not sure if you have to be on patrol or not, but that is a golden chest spawn location.
It's a whole necropolis down here.
But yeah, we are going to meet even more of the Hive today. I think we are introduced to 2 new Hive enemies. I'm not 100% sure. I know one we are almost definitely entirely new to, and the other one I'm not 100% sure if we've met them before or not. We've also changed from hand cannon to scout rifle because the scout rifle does ever so slightly more damage. Technically, I don't have to kill all the enemies, however, it is extremely helpful for experience, so I'm going to do it. Now, one of the new enemies is that thing right there. It's a Shrieker. I'm pretty sure we've never encountered that in our playthrough, so I do believe that is new. This bubble can be very helpful at times. Come on, bubble, stay long enough for those death blasts. Come on. When a Shrieker dies, they will release what are called death blasts, and they are tracking, so yeah, no matter if you run or not, they're going to follow. They may not be able to get you, but they will follow you. So the defender bubble is very, very helpful for them at when you're on lower levels, or when the Shriekers are on level with you, I should rather say.
The night is near, and it's powerful. But this night holds the key to finding the grave. We'll have to kill him.
And hopefully, the clicking of my controller is not too terribly annoying. I actually broke my last controller that I was using in the first 5 parts of the playthrough. I was streaming a raid, and I went down right beforehand, and I went downstairs to get a small snack and drink really quick, and I ended up dropping my controller and busting it, which really sucks. So, but it is what it is. Things happen. Thankfully, I have backup controllers. I'm excited for the Elite or Pro or whatever they're calling it. I'm definitely going to be trying to get my hands on one of those at launch. Using the absolute crap out of that. So we're going to head into here next and get the key. Key to the world's grave.
This is the key to the grave. I know where we're headed.
We are headed in there, and we're actually just going to run by these enemies because there's a lot of them that spawn there, and I just don't feel like dealing with them.
This should lead us right to the grave. The world's grave, not ours.
But like I said, this is a slightly longer mission. These 2 missions actually ended up taking me around 45 minutes last time I recorded, but that was because when I played through this one, I was 2 levels under level. Then I went the wrong way. I ended up dying before going the wrong way, or after having gone the wrong way the first time. Went the wrong way a second time because I completely forgot about this mission all around. Then I ended up finishing it off like it was nothing. Ended up leveling up to level 6 towards the end as well, I believe. And then the next one ended up, I died 3 times.
There it is.
Because I was a level under. It shouldn't have been that difficult, but I was just having a terrible time with it for some reason. It's going to take me a little bit longer than last time, but hopefully not longer than last time. Will take me a little longer than 20 minutes, however, hopefully not too much longer. So there is actually another golden chest spawn location in here, and it is right there. I do believe this one is story mission only, so if you want to grab that, you can. And here, sorry, I'm very tired. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. we will be meeting, I think, a new enemy for you guys. I don't know if this is, if we met these yet in the game or in our Let's Play, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. But it is a cursed thrall. They explode upon death. So very, very interesting. I'm gonna have to end up popping my bubble here soon.
There's so much. They've broken the back of
Knights are fucking slippery sometimes, man. Of course, the recording I fuck up is the one that doesn't get any player online notifications. And that is it for this mission.
Okay, I've got it all. There is unbelievable stuff in here. The Hive have seen thousands of worlds taken by the darkness, and they've been seeding Earth for centuries, waiting for their gods to return. I'll warn the city. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Can I get out before the timer runs out? Yes I can. That'll take us straight to orbit instead of having to wait for, or wait through the post-game thing. Let's check out the loot we have. I would like to put this on. However, they get rid of my other stuff. Alright. We are going back to the moon, and we will be going to do the Sword of Crota mission, and then this is where we are going to end up calling it an episode, and then heading to record the next one, hopefully.
I've been combing the Cryptarch's records for anything on the Temple of Crota. Listen.
Long ago, the moon fell to Crota. He wielded a sword so dark it drained whatever light it touched. Now Crota sleeps, but the sword does not. The warlocks believe the sword is in a chamber guarded by the Swarm Princes. If you face them and steal the sword, we can see that it is never wielded again.
But when it comes to this character,
The only way to destroy the sword is to kill its makers, the Swarm Princes. One of them is said to guard a ritual site near the Hellmouth. We'll challenge him first.
when it comes to this character, we are going to be doing all of the main story stuff. We won't be doing too much like bounties or I don't think we're going to do raids with this one. I might record raids and upload them in the future, however I'm not 100% sure. It just depends on how I'm feeling, and it may honestly not even be with this character specifically. It might be with my warlock or hunter,
Up ahead.
as I do have all three. And I want to do stuff in the near future. I have plans for some really cool content along the lines of Destiny, however, some of it may or may not happen.
This is where we'll find him. I hope you're ready.
This one has a very high fire rate. This is awesome. Well, that was interesting. Really? He's not going to spawn? Alright, well, I'm going to cut, and I'm going to do a jump cut to when he spawns in. Or not, because now he's going to spawn in properly just from a fucking turnabout. So what's the point in a jump cut here? Punch him to death. That's how we do it here in the Titan army.
One down. I'll lead us to the others.
So something we are going to do in the future, I haven't decided if I'm going to do this for the next episode yet, or if I'm going to save it for the very end, is strikes. Each planet has at least one strike, and I'm not sure if I want to do them all together, so that way it's very cool, or if I should do them as I get level with them. So I'm not 100% sure yet. I might actually wait until not next episode but the episode after and do the Earth strike. So I think that would be the best way to do it, because then we're not too terribly overpowered for it.
Not to unsettle you, but I'm tracking the sword by the light of the Guardians it's killed. It's further below.
Sorry, when I'm recording I try not to text. However, there are certain people that I do have to text currently. So I do apologize if you see me like running and not changing the angle at which I look, or slipping up on running and just go back to walking for a couple seconds. I apologize for that. Also, something I want to bring up, I'm not going to bring...
Close. I could feel its power.
I'm not going to bring it into great detail because it's a very personal matter and I'd rather keep it that way. Due to some things with family members, I will not be able to stream or record quite as much because I will be on an as needed basis. So there may be times when I just cannot record or upload things and I just don't have time to stream. But I'm hoping that I can keep bringing you guys content as much as possible, but some things may just not be able to happen. So I apologize for that in advance and wanted to make sure that that was out in the open. I did tweet about it the other day. However, I know a lot of people who follow me on Twitter don't actually subscribe to me on YouTube, and a lot of people who are subscribed to me on YouTube aren't actually following me on Twitter. So if you would like to follow my Twitter, it will be on my channel. It's very easy to find, so...
Careful. Its power is dark.
But here we get our first chance to play with a sword. And I'm glad that they made this a bigger mechanic in later DLCs. Which, by the way, I'm either A, selling or B, giving away Destiny, the game itself, as a digital download for Xbox One, as well as the first two DLC of Dark Below and House of Wolves. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. I'm also going to be doing giveaways for Red Bull codes, hopefully, if I can get my hands on some more for the Destiny Red Bull codes, as well as the Mountain Dew / Dorito Black Ops 3 Zombies codes, because I will not be using those ones myself at all. However, I am trying to get the Destiny one because, of course, Destiny is bae. Come on, take him down before I die. Yes! That's how we do a beautiful sword run. I hope I didn't make anybody dizzy right there. Oh, second sword prince. Yes! Another beautiful run. Dang. Get him right as he comes out. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to try to take down these ads first. Which, by the way, somebody please explain to me, what does ads mean? Because when I hear ads, I don't think about these AI. I think either ads as in like advertisements, or I think of ads as an ADS for aim down sights. Alright.
The sword is gone. They say that was one of the most powerful weapons the Hive ever wielded against us. The Cryptarchs won't believe this.
That was interesting. Hold on. Watch the arms in the water. We have like a weird body reflection. That's really weird. Come on, can I beat it? Oh, I think I just beat it. But what I'm going to do is check my inventory really quick. And we will I can't stop yawning today. But here is the item that drops. So that's what you get for completing that. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry, this one's kinda lengthier than the other ones, but it's not terrible. I mean, it's only about 25 minutes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave in the comment section what you guys think I could do to improve this kind of stuff. Hopefully the auto-reduce game sound sounds a little bit better than the last 5 parts where I just had the mic audio over top of the game audio, but I'm hoping it's not a terrible balance. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.